Hey guys, here today, Scott Hylton, Scott Talks. We're going to talk about moving a little bit. When you're selling and buying a house, I'm in Lecanto, Florida, 71 degrees, 125. Just moving in general. We got a storage unit, and you guys, if you want to get some of that stuff moved early, get it close to where you're going to be living, good plan, just get a little storage unit and put stuff in it. The only problem I'm having is my wife won't let me put stuff in it because it's an outside unit. She says, why didn't you get the air conditioning unit? I said, it's another $100 a month. So who knows, we may end up with an air conditioning unit too, just to get some stuff up. Because there's so many knick-knacky things. There's so many things that have to be moved. And in this move, when you buy and sell and have a same day close, you have to be out of the house like the day before. In a hotel probably, because in the morning they may come by for their final inspection and you got to be gone, and everything you want has got to be gone. You cannot go back. You can knock on the door maybe and say, look, I'm the guy that owns the house, and didn't have to listen to them bitch about anything wrong with the house, and see if they'd give it to you. It's sentimental value or whatever. They might say no, they might get pissed. But anyway, you have to be out. So, and they can technically still pull out, cancel, and get hit by a truck or something. It's so much fun. There's so many things to sign. There's so many loopholes. You have to get home inspection. You get a home inspection, pay the damn money, $300-500, whatever it costs you. Pay to get your home inspected. Okay? And a little trick, if you're worried about something wrong with your house on the home inspection, you pay for their home inspection. And if that guy don't pass you pay for another home inspection. Then if he passes you, you say, here's your home inspection. Now, I paid for it. Yeah. But pay for your own home inspection for your own home. If you're going in. I don't care if it's new. I don't care if it's old. I don't care if it's your grandmother's and your best friends. Get the home inspected and see if there's any problems. All right? There'll be things you're not even clue to. And a year later, 2 years later, you're going to have a problem. And you could have called it in the home inspection and got it fixed, or deducted the price and said, look, I ain't paying for this. I gotta fix this. This is major. It's not some nitpicky thing. You're buying some old home, you're gonna have some problems. But you can still try to negotiate and get a deal, because that's what they do unto us. Right now, it's a buyer's market. There's always a buyer's and a seller's market. It could be in between, but it's usually one or the other. It took us 5 months to get this sale through. Unbelievably slow. Last house, it was a seller's market. We sold in one day. Imagine that. So this one, I'm trying to get some stuff from Spring Hill, Florida, to Ocala. And I've got a storage shed I'm putting there's so many knick-knacky things. Because I remember our last move, I had to take a lot of stuff in my truck to the house, back and forth several times, because we did it without a big moving company, because we left a lot of furniture, and it's part of the deal. There, you get all this furniture, and they're like, great, we'll take it, And this time we're going to leave some furniture, but we're taking some things. So and this time we're getting older, so we're getting a moving company. All this going back and forth is crazy. But I've got some lightweight stuff. So I got some clothes that's going into my clothes that are going into the outside unit. My wife's like, you might get bugs in them. Oh, you might get bugs on the air conditioning unit inside. No, I don't want that heat. I said, well, if the closing's on Friday, another wonderful thing. What if the wire transfer doesn't go through right away? Yeah, same day closing, tough. And they're giving you documents that say they need the money 24 hours in advance. There is no 24 hours in advance. You have to call and tell them, hey. And they're like, oh yeah, we know about that. And preformed documents that they send you with all sorts of wild stuff on it. Oh my gosh, that you've already talked to them about. They haven't read it because they just send the preformed stuff. So you have to get all that arranged. But we had to deduct the price, but we did get a deal on the house we bought. But it's already pre-built, so you can't do certain things with a pre-built quick close. So we have to literally get the hotel room with the cat at a pet-friendly hotel, be nearby, do the signing on Friday morning, and supposedly sign for the new place in Ocala. Get up there real quick. It takes about an hour. Get up there real quick and do the closing and signing there. The walkthrough has to be done by our one of our real estate people, because we're signing. They sent us the notification, 9 o'clock, Ocala. I'm like, no, where's 9 o'clock, Spring Hill? Yeah, stuff like that. But buyers and sellers markets. If it's a seller's market, you're going to get a deal. But then you have to turn around and buy something, most likely. If you don't, great. Sell for a profit. Crank it up. And, crank it up. And if it's a buyer's market, crank it down. Tell them, hey, I ain't giving you that. I'll give you this. I'll take $50,000 off right away, just because. And see if they bite. That's what you do. That's what they do. Don't take it personal. They're going to take a huge $100,000. They may take $100,000 off. And you're like, what? That's an insult. That's rude. My wife thought it was rude. I was like, that's what they do. That's what we're going to do. And I got a deal on this house. Little deal. Got a deal. So, that's what you do. So you expect these things. And then when we get to Ocala with the cat, we have to get a hotel reserved. Even if we don't need it, we got to reserve it for a couple of days, because if the wire transfer doesn't go through in time, because the last closing's at 2, and we'll just barely get there, and if the wire transfer hasn't gone through, oh sorry, we'll have to wait till Monday. You're stuck in the hotel. The movers have already been told, then fine, bring the big stuff Monday. We've got little stuff already with us, and we can get into the house. We can get in and all that. Got to find an air mattress. We got an air mattress in that garage somewhere, and I got to dig through those boxes and find it, and that might be our bed. And because we're not bringing a sofa, we're not going to have anything that big with us. We're just going to have clothes and the stuff you need, which is good. That'll be good. I already have it up there in the storage unit, and maybe there'll be some stuff in an air conditioned unit before this all over. We only got a couple of weeks, but I'm bringing as much as I can, because I remember that last trip I loaded my truck up. I said, this is everything, and those nitpicky little things that you have to bring filled back of my truck. It's like a small pickup truck. It's not a big one like an F-150, but it's the size below that, like the Ranger. It's a Nissan, see, there it is. There's my little truck. It's got a little camper on the back. I used it for when I was working. But then I've got junk all in there from the garage. Stuff that can go out in an outside shed, and my clothes that I don't care. I'll dust them off if they get dirty somehow, but they're not going to get dirty, and I'll have them off the floor. There are no places to hang anything, but I'll lay the pants nice and straight, and if t-shirts and polos, I can just wash and fluff again. You put a damp cloth in the dryer and see if it fluffs out with a little fabric softener on it. It might. If not, I'll just give it a little rinse and fabric softener it again, and then it'll be all right. Hang it right back up. But we have to redo the closet at this house. We like the stacked hanging shelf with a bar that comes across, not the little gouges like this where it hangs a hanger. I hate those. Slide, it's got to slide. You got to give me some more room. I got to be able to slide it back and forth. But we got to move those so where one's high, which I get because I'm tall. And guys, that's a plus, because if they can't reach it real well, they won't use it. And then you actually get a bar. So one high and one low, high and low, then one tall one for dresses and things. That we have to redo that. So we technically won't be hanging anything. We could hang a few things, but just until they come in and change all that. That has to be done. And the place will need a different color paint, because my wife doesn't want the color we got. I know guys are like, it's paint. It's already painted. Yeah, I know. It's all right. So, yeah, that's a real thing, guys. They want new furniture. They want a new house. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you get we got some of the old furniture. We got some new stuff getting ready to come in. We have to get a fridge coming in. You got to get that. We've already looked at a few, but it's got to fit in that little area. You got to learn something new. When you get a new fridge, when the door opens, that side opening on some fridges, if it sticks out 2 inches here and 2 inches here, that's 4 more inches wider than you thought about. And it could hit a wall next to it unless it's opened up. So, look at this. I'm getting water. They got sprinklers going over here and they're running on me. That's fun. This is a nice town. It's got a little McDonald's. You know, I sucker for McDonald's, stopping and getting a little lunch. It's nice. You got a Starbucks over there, Target over there, Aldi, Glory Days. Nice area. Five Guys, Panda Express. Nice little town. Nice halfway point for me to stop and get lunch. But if you're selling, you know, be patient. It's gonna have some tough days, but I encourage you, if you can, to get some stuff moved and out of the way, so that, because that last day you got to scoop up everything if you're in that situation. If you're not in that situation, if they give you 30 days to move, I respect you, I love you, I hope you to get that, because that's what I was hoping for. They were like, no, it's going to be same day. And like, what? You have to be out. So I've got to bring stuff. You know, you have your go bag ready. So you have toothbrush, underwear, socks, shoes, pants, extra shirts. Because if the wire transfer doesn't go through us, it'll be Monday on the wire transfer. So we'll be in the hotel room with the kitty cat. Got to bring a litter box, right? And then food. Got to bring all that with us. A pet-friendly place, so they charge you extra. And you just got to hunker down. But that'll give my wife a chance to go shop for more, a dishwasher dryer and the fridge again. We've pretty much found what we want. We could probably order it, but we're waiting on the wire transfer, you know, and making arrangements for people to deliver stuff. So I wish you well with your move, but be ready. Buckle up. You know, ask your wife ahead of time. Do you want? She didn't even want a unit to put stuff in. She figured it would all magically go on the truck. And I'm loading my truck for the second big time. And there's still junk in the garage, just the garage. And my closet's been pretty much emptied. I've got a lot of stuff. I'm down to the bare minimum in the bathroom. Just bare minimum, just toothbrush, you know, electric razor, stuff, just the basics. I can scoop up in a heartbeat. We need one set of towels. We just keep them washed, you know. We need to do that. Haven't done that yet. The glasses and plates have to be put away. She has books. She doesn't want those in the outside unit. I'm like, oh my gosh. So guys ask, you know, you're going to spend another $100. You want to get an air conditioning unit? We got a 10 by 10. Because I was like 5 by 5. I'm like almost 6 feet. 5 by 5. That's nothing, you know. So I was like, well, we'll get a 10 by 10 and they'll give us a little room. And we did that. So, and you know, if you need a 10 by 10 or bigger, if you got sofas and things you're moving, I mean, if you get a lot of it moved real close, that's a lot of that work out of the way. And then you have big movers, big strong guys moving the heavy stuff. I mean, if you want to move the heavy stuff, that's fine, and keep it in storage. Or you can just do it in one day, get a friend with a pickup truck and just move it. I don't know, that's what happens to most people. But I wish you well. You know, get your realtors, get your inspections. You got to get your insurance. You got to get your power cut on. You got to go see all these people, get a list. You know, you get your mail changed, all that good stuff. So treat yourself to a Big Mac or something, you know, get an iced coffee. And I wish you well in your moves. Bye.